Jeff Hammond, you're too hot for speed.
Oh, yeah.
How much did you pay your brothers to make that sign and then ship it up here?
You know, I really got a special deal up here. This weekend only cost me $20.
Fantastic.
Best I could tell, I've seen that handwriting before.
Yeah, it looked familiar. Back with teammates Stephen Wallace and Brendan Gaughn. And Steve, I introduced you as a third-generation racer. We know your dad won a championship, but a lot of people aren't familiar with the background or the career that your grandfather, Russ, had in racing. Talk a little bit about that. He was pretty serious in his day.
Yeah, well, actually, both my grandparents did. Russ and my grandpa Ed. My grandpa Ed got me started in racing, but, you know, the Wallace family goes back a bunch. My grandpa Russ, you know, won a lot of short-track races, you know, through Missouri. Then it was my dad and my uncle, you know, Mike, and then Kenny. So we've been a racing family. In fact, my grandma's raced, and my mom and dad met at a short track when they were, you know, really young. So it's just a racing family, you know.
So both grandparents, that's how your mom and dad met, because they were both involved.
My grandpa Ed raced, and he was best friends with my dad's dad, Russ. So my grandpa Ed's responsible for me racing for sure.
Since we're talking about family stuff, I know, Brendan, used to always run so good in that 62 truck and now racing with the Wallaces. What's on the future for it? You going to run any more trucks, or you going to run some more nationwide next year? You kind of know yet?
Going Formula One, right?
Yeah, Formula One. I'm going Formula One racing.
Yeah. You keep losing weight.
Cars again. No, you know, it's just like you, Elliot. If I could get in a good truck, I'd love to go race a truck again. You know, I mean, it's all about the equipment you can get into, so I'd love to race a truck again if there was a good one that wanted me in it. I've always wanted to get back to Sprint Cup and give it another chance at it where, you know, a little more on my rules, have a little bit more, you know, security in it, and would love to get with a great team and do that again. Right now, I'm just trying to win races for Rusty. I mean, South Point Casino would like to win. 5 Hour Energy would like to win. We'd love to get it for Toyota. You know, they came on board because they expected this team to be able to win some. And we're running top 5 every week. You can't win when you're running 15th every week. When you're running top 5 every week, you can start winning. So we're getting up to that spot where we think we can.
How about the ab circle? Does it do the work, or you have to do the work?
The ab circle is very easy to use. It's
okay.
Little disc, swing and sway. You'll listen to Jennifer say swing and sway 100 times.
Swing and sway.
Swing and sway. And we can check it out on the infomercial. When's the infomercial coming out?
Infomercial's supposed to start October or November. Haven't been told exactly when yet, but when I hear it, I will make sure I get the news.
But if we do it, we don't have to, like, get waxed and all that. We just have to exercise.
No, you don't have to get waxed, but I'll tell you what, you know, Hammond might know about the spray tanning a little better than I can, but, you know, we can.
So let me get this straight. Swing and sway, and then go get waxed and say Kelly Clarkson. That's the way it works.
That's it.
There you have it.
And you lose 44 pounds.
You know, we're glad you came. We're glad you came by, but Steve, I think we need to get rid of him.
Yeah, he's got to go.
He got to go.
Brendan, thanks a lot, man. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you always having me.
More with Stephen coming up. Stephen Wallace.
Hey, speaking of movies, how about the commercial you and your dad made? How in the world did you get him to make that?
To get that on
station
It's really weird, right?
Nice helmet, too, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. Well, as what you guys do not know, before we filmed the commercial, they had a coffee cup that he was supposed to have that said #1 Dad on it. He said, I ain't doing that. But, you know, all the guys at 5 Hour, Risa, and, you know, Minosh, they all got together, and they came up with that cool commercial. And I'm glad they did it because they got to bird him, and that was cool. It was fun.
You know, you mentioned your dad. You know, he was a part of our trackside show there for a while, and then he moved on to bigger and better things, I guess he thinks. But, you know, we play golf. We play golf with your dad. I mean, it's one of his kind of relaxing deals. But I understand you got a unique way to relax. Bow fishing at night.
Yeah, I do. My old teammate, Billy Parker's a big hunter, big outdoorsman. And I went out with him one night, and he really got me hooked. And I built a boat, and it's got tons of lights on it. I've you know, been doing it for like 4 or 5 years now, and it's pretty much what it sounds. You shoot grass carp, common carp, catfish, whatever you want there with a bow with a line hook to it. Man, it's a lot of blasts. And I filmed that 5 Hour Energy commercial about that a while back, and they said, hey, you know, give us a, you know, real story about how you got hooked on 5 Hour. And before they were my sponsor, we used to take all that stuff and, you know, go fishing and stuff. So it's been really cool. It's been fun.
Steve, we're at a road course.
Yeah.
The last time we were at a road course at Road America, just like your teammate Brendan Gaughn, you had a great run. You finished 9th, which from the last time you had been at a road course before that, where you either hit or got hit by everything but the lottery. That was quite the improvement at Road America.
I hit everything with the pace car thing.
You hit everything but the hot dog stand, but you couldn't find it.
Yeah. It was bad, but...
But you ran great at Road America.
Went at Road America, we finished 9th, and before that one road race, we all had top 10s up until that point. So we just had one bad experience, and it was in the rain. And, you know, for my sake, all these guys haven't raced in the rain, and it's a lot tougher than it looks. But I like to forget that. And,
Yeah, as long as Larry don't bring it back up, right?
yeah.
Once I bring it
What'd
up,
you do that for?
once I bring it up, I was showing you the positive, and that was the run you had at Road America.
All right, cool.
So you got on me last week when I said something to Chad about things. By bringing up the bad.
I told you about getting on Chad.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't have a very good sense of humor.
Hey, we keep talking about Rusty and we keep talking about your dad. And when you guys are working together, is it son, dad, or is it employer, employee? Or how's that relationship kind of work? Is it hard to work with you? I know it was really hard working with my dad when we were racing because we were so much alike.
It was when it started, but now it's definitely gotten a lot better. As the season goes, we've got these strong runs, and it's a lot better. But things have gotten better, and we're a lot better friends now than we were to start out with. So it's pretty cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah. We were at a stock for Tot Still a couple of years ago. When I walked up there, it was Rusty, me, Steven. I thought, why didn't Steven sit next to Rusty? Steven said, I hope you don't mind that I moved you. He wears me out.
Steve, thanks a lot, man. Best of luck.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Thanks a lot.
We'll see you next Friday night at 7 Eastern from Michigan here on Speed.